What's up everyone, Arctic here, bringing you guys the third installment of my Gears of War 3 strategy development series. We are going to be tackling Team Deathmatch on the map Trenches. We have three separate POVs. You're going to have Cali North and Skyless versus LTZ. And I have a POV against Praetonix and his Gears of War team. Going to be discussing opening rush strategies, what we do, what we've seen against other teams, and then we're going to talk about how to establish map control and what we do as a team to establish map control. Now, one of the things I wanted to touch on very quickly before we get into this video is why I show these. I get a lot of questions and concerns about showing off our strategies. Now, first off, let me put this in retrospect. This is a game, so you know, there's not a huge prize pool or anything like that on the line. Of course, I do like to win, as do my teammates. But as an analytical, strategic type gamer, I prefer to show team strategies of ours, not everything, but some of our strategies so that they can, one, either copy that strategy completely, or two, counter the strategy so that we learn the counter to our own strategies, and then we figure out how to progress beyond their counter. So basically countering a counter. The reason I do this is, again, to learn more about the game, get a deeper understanding for the flow of maps, how things should progress, and kind of establishing an if-then scenario. So if a team does this, then we do that. So that's the best way I can explain why I like to show strategies. I also want to bring in a lot more casual players that aren't typically into the competitive scene. I want to bring them and embrace them into the competitive aspects of Gears of War and really showcase how in-depth this game can be, along with many of the other games that I've played in the past. So I think this is a really good opportunity to showcase the extra side, the competitive side of Gears of War that a lot of people aren't used to seeing. The gameplay is vastly different. You don't see very many teams running out recklessly. You don't see very many players just doing whatever. It's a very controlled environment. So without further ado, here is Trenches TDM. So with the opening rush strategy, we typically run a 2-2. We run two guys towards the crane and two guys into cave, out the spider hole, and up to nest. I obviously run through the cave. I have my hammer burst typically on this map. We run 3 lantern, 1 hammer burst, and I'm the person that's doing a lot of damage on the sides. This is against Praetonix. We actually did a different opening rush where we ran 4 out to see what they were kind of running, just to test it out. I'm still going up to the same spot, top of nest, with my hammer burst to get angles. You guys will see how important these angles are here. I can shoot people almost the entire length of the map. There's very few spots that I can't see. This is on the mine side, so I can shoot them at the mine block, which Phobos was just on. This is on mine wall. I can still get angles. If he moves to mine box, I can still pop him. You guys notice I'm tagging frequently when I do this. The only time I really can't hit him on box is if he moves behind the box, which then Skyless and Phobos' job is to get crosses on him in that position. If he moves up on the sandbag, I can still get crosses all the way up until the point where he has to cross into the front of the sandbag. I really can't hit him from that angle. Now, this is probably one of the better spots. Even if they are on the divider, you can still get shots on them. I would recommend going into first-person view just so you can see where they're lighting up red. Makes it a lot easier. Even if they stand up, as Phobos just did there, I can still pop them. On the opposing side, again, you can get pretty much all the same angles. You guys see this wall there on the block or bone side, which is what we call this side, is blocking a lot of that view, so I can't see as many angles, but if they move to certain positions, I can still tap them. This is the bone wall. I can tag. You guys see as he moves towards the top of it, if he's ready to push or something like that, I can still hit him. This is bone box. Still getting angles, all the same angles as the mine side, and even if he's on the divider. Now with this side, you can actually get in an even better position. If you guys move in this little nook, you can see even more of his body along that divider if they're sitting on that divider, and you can get crosses on them. It makes it super effective. In game, this is what it looks like. This is against Praetonix team. You guys see I got it down there on Envy. Cali North got the kill. I did 69 points of damage. There's another Got 107 on that one. Almost put him down. Now, if someone tries to push up through cave, I'm typically watching or listening with my headsets. Phobos there got the down, and I did 50 points of damage as he was coming up. Now, it's very, very difficult to break this setup. You guys see there, he is on mine wall. I am popping him. He's actually going to try to push. I get more hits on him and get the down there. Very, very, very good angles from up top. You know, even if sometimes they're getting to the nades, it depends on where they're sitting. Sometimes I don't notice them, but I did 74 points of damage there. You guys just see these angles are just vicious. Now, from Skyless's point of view, he's in the heat of the battle. Now, his job, again, is shotgun. Sometimes he'll have pistol out or lancer, but really he's cleaning up kills. He's getting people that are already hurt, so he basically only has to get one shot, and they're either down or one shot. Very, very vital that we put in shots and assist him so he can make these plays. Same goes for Phobos. You guys can see all the different crosses that we have. This is Phobos' point of view up in the top or left. Cali North got a cross. He gets the down, and it's just incredible angles that you can get when you work this map like in this particular setup. Now, as far as counters go, we have not really developed any tried and true counters. We have a few that we're toying around with, as you guys can see here. We have Skyless going into the nades. He's smoking that middle area so they can't get across from up top. He gets it down, and Phobos and I are pushing up at the same time to get this 2v1. We just timed it with the sandstorm. That does not always happen. And Cali North gets shotgun kills up here during the sandstorm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all the gameplay. Now, I hope you guys found that video very informative and enjoyed it quite a bit. The three things I want to reiterate are that you want to establish a very good opening rush, which then leads to map control, and map control establishes power weapon control. Those are the three things that you need to pretty much win any team deathmatch across any shooter. So not just Gears of War, but those three things apply to most shooters in general. But for Trenches, obviously, there wasn't a big-time power weapon to control. The Digger respawns on every 3 minutes. A little more difficult based on the angles to get effective kills. But nonetheless, those are the three things that you guys want to establish for any team deathmatch. Now, the strategy that we run that's pretty much our base strategy. And we also included a counter in there that we've been tinkering around with. But feel free to try this strategy out, guys. Test it, see if it works for you. If you happen to play us, try running it against us, and we'll see if we can counter it. And we can kind of develop the competitive nature of Gears of War together. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and favorite this one. These take quite a bit of time to put together, and I really appreciate any feedback, comments, anything that you guys would like to see in the future for these strategy development episodes. So I've also included 3 games from Trenches. I guess it's just the 3 POVs that I use for this, for Cali North, Phobos, and Skyless. So you guys can click on those. They're on the Amazing MLG channel. And till the next time, guys, I will catch you later. Peace.